When we hear consistency, we're usually imagining ourselves playing at our best, our peak performance. And as it sounds great to stay at our top level, it's not really being consistent that makes it happen. Our best and our worst performances are dependent on a lot of factors. Like, how are you feeling today? Can you focus? Can you achieve the flow state? Or it may be even, did you drink your coffee today? Our best is not something that we can replicate every single day as much as we wanted to, but there is something that we can do to stay as consistent as possible to actually do the opposite. Not focus on good things, but focus on the bad things. If we can eliminate our worst performances, then we're actually staying at our average or above average. So we're consistently in a good spot. And how to do it? It's pretty simple. It's about doing things consistently. How ridiculous that sounds, actually. It's about finding your consistent everyday to day stuff that makes you perform. And by perform, I mean not dropping below your average skill level, because if you don't drop down, there's only a way up. And hear me out, I'm not an expert in this case, I'm not a doctor or whatever, but I can tell you what works for me and what worked for me in the past. And I'm rating players since episode 1 and I've never dropped below immortal. I also have played CS in the past for thousands of hours. Basically half of my life is just FPS games. So if something worked for me, it may be helpful to you. I don't know, it's worth trying, isn't it? And like I said at the beginning, people usually give you warm-up routines or practice routines. And the first one is great. The practice routines, not so much. It's all about staying consistent. So it's all about warming up every single day, because if you don't warm up every single day, your muscle memory won't be working every single day just right off the bat when you launch the game. So set yourself a warm-up, but don't do it like it's a big warm-up. Do it like it's just a 4-minute warm-up, and do whatever you want to do. It may be one DM, it may be one TDM, or it may be just the range and shoot some bots, fast bots, it may be 100 bots, it may be whatever that is that works for you or makes you enjoy warming up. Because if you don't enjoy warming up, you would not want to do it every single day. So don't pick and choose warm-ups from pro players, because every one of them has a different warm-up that works for him that he enjoys. Remember, to stay consistent, you have to like stuff that you're doing. If you don't like something, it's just like a diet or going to the gym and you don't like doing it, you won't be doing it for a long time. You may force yourself for a month and then you'll suddenly just stop from the day-to-day basis. You'll not be doing it because it's something that makes you struggle every single day. And don't be bothered if your warm-up is not your favorite pro player's warm-up, because it doesn't really matter. Second thing is, as you may know, just staying consistent with your game. If you enjoy playing the game, you should not have a problem with that. You should be playing it at least every second day, I guess. But to stay consistent is pretty much the key to success. If someone is playing once or twice a month, well, you should not be expecting to get the results and not to stay consistent, especially because, well, you're not consistent with playing your game, so how can you be consistent with the performance you have in this game? One thing that actually made me stay consistent is a tip. It's something that I think everyone should start doing when they're beginner level or like intermediate level, but not the pro level yet. It's playing 1 or 2 agents, not more. If you're choosing more agents to play, your consistency is gonna hurt, definitely. It's about different play styles, and if you're playing differently every single game, it's gonna be difficult to stay consistent in your performance anyways. I know everyone wants to be like Asuna or like Tens that just takes whatever the team needs and he just plays the best with it, just drops 30 bombs almost every single game, but that's not gonna happen. And those people that play pro play, they usually spend more hours on the agents that they flex for the team than you spend on your main agents. So it's something that you're trying to expand, but if you're trying to expand your agent pool, you should have your performance as a player with your main agents already down, so you perform pretty consistently with those 2 at least. And I probably can't say that enough, but watching is learning and practicing is actually getting it down. It's understanding this stuff. It's knowing how to do it on your own and how to react subconsciously. Remember that games and sports and everything that is happening with a professional level, or like at least very top high level, those people do this stuff usually pretty much intuition based. It's subconscious. It's not something that they think. It's the gut that tells them what to do because they've been in these situations millions of times and they practiced it a lot. So if you don't have the self-discipline to stay consistent and practice this and not see results for at least probably like weeks or maybe months, then well, it's probably not for you. And if you keep doing it, I can guarantee you that there are results waiting for you. It's not gonna happen tomorrow. It's probably not gonna happen in a week. But if you stay consistent with it, self-discipline, you will see improvement and you will eliminate those worst performances that you have and you will stay average or above your normal performance. So it means improving. Anyways, that's all from me today. The like, comment below. I appreciate all the feedback or comments on the topics that you want to learn. I can explain you a lot of stuff, I believe, so at least I can tell you my episodes and how I overcame those things. And yeah, that's it for me. See ya.